everyone. I'm Alex, an 18-year-old girl. I live with my grandmother and we both are very happy together. My grandma showers me with love, giving me the care and affection of both a mother and a father. I have a dream of becoming a doctor and I'm working hard every day to make that dream a reality. Life seems good today, but a few days ago I had to go through the toughest phase of my life, which was incredibly hard to handle. One day I was in the kitchen helping my mum as we often did. She was my best friend and I used to share everything with her. We had a close bond and she was always there for me through thick and thin. Hey dear, congratulations on your achievement. You worked so hard and got a gold medal in science. I'm sure you'll soon become a great doctor. I'm incredibly proud of you. Thank you, Mum. I'm really sorry I missed your event. It's okay, Mum. I know you were not feeling well, but at least Edward could have come. He did not? I told him so many times not to miss your function. It's all right, Mum. If he was my real dad, he might have loved me so much, but it is fine. Alex, I know you miss your dad. Believe me, Edward is not a bad man, but you both need some time to bond. Okay. Edward was my stepfather. My dad passed away when I was 10, and I have beautiful memories with him, but he got into an accident and left us forever. It was hard for me and my mum to recover from that loss, but slowly we had to learn to move forward. Over time, my mum met Edward and they fell in love. They got married 2 years ago. I was not sure how to feel about it initially, but Edward has always been kind and caring towards Mum, and I thought she also deserves a partner. Despite that, there was a part of me that missed my real dad and wondered how different things would have been if he were still here. It's not like Edward was mean towards me. He used to take good care of Mum and provide us with financial support. But apart from Mum, there was nothing that would have connected us. One day I came home from school and called for Mum, but she didn't respond. I thought she might be busy, so I went into the kitchen and saw her lying on the floor. She was unconscious and I got scared. I quickly sprinkled water on her face and she slowly opened her eyes. Mum, are you okay? Oh, Alex, what happened? You look so scared. When I came home from school, you were lying on the floor unconscious. Oh dear. Actually, I've been feeling heavy since morning, and I also didn't eat anything. Maybe that's why. Concerned, I helped Mum sit up and brought some water and a snack. She seemed to feel better after eating, but I was still worried. Mum, please take a rest and be careful. Don't worry, dear. It was just a momentary weakness. I'll rest for a while. There's no need to be afraid. Okay, Mum. After a few days, as I was studying in my room, my mum and Edward came in with worried looks on their faces. Alex, your mum has not been feeling very well lately. We're taking her to the hospital for a checkup. Is it serious? We are not sure yet, but we want to get her checked just in case. My heart raced as we rushed to the hospital. The doctors did a series of tests and the news that followed was difficult to digest. Mum was diagnosed with a serious illness that required immediate treatment. We started taking good care of Mum, but what had to happen, happened. Despite our efforts, Mum's health continued declining, and she grew weaker each day. The black day came and I lost her. For me, the pain of losing both my parents at a young age was overwhelming. I felt a deep sense of loneliness and a craving for the comfort and guidance that only a mother's love could provide. A couple of days later, I noticed changes in Edward's behaviour. Losing Mum had affected him deeply, but it seemed like something more was bothering him. He started acting differently and became less kind and caring than he used to be. So one day I decided to talk to him. Edward, I wanted to talk to you about something important. Can it wait? I have a lot on my plate right now. No, it can't wait. I've been feeling really hurt lately and I need to talk about it. Ever since Mum passed away, things have changed between us. Well, of course things have changed. Losing your mother was hard on all of us. I no, but it's more than just that. Instead of being supportive of my dream to become a doctor, you've been critical and mean. You put down my aspirations and make me feel like my dreams do not matter.
Look, becoming a doctor is a tough and uncertain path. I just want you to have a stable future, and I don't think being a doctor is the best choice.
But this is what I have always wanted to do. Mum believed in it and supported my dreams. She would have been proud of me, and I wish you could be too.
Your mother always had her head in the clouds. I just want you to be practical and think about your future.
Can you please support me financially at least? I'm not asking for a lot.
Your mum's illness drained all of my savings. I do not have anything left to give you.
I thought you would understand how important becoming a doctor is to me.
I just cannot afford to help you right now.
Feeling disappointed and hurt by his response, I realised there was no point in pushing him further. He had changed, and the caring and supportive person he used to be was no longer there. Determined to pursue my dreams, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I found a small job to support myself financially and cover my educational expenses. It was not easy, and I had to sacrifice a lot. But my dream of becoming a doctor was worth the struggle. Balancing my job studies and household chores became a daily challenge. I had to cook, clean, and handle all the responsibilities on my own. The days were long and exhausting, but I knew that this was the only way to make my dreams come true. 1 week after Mum's death, Edward came home from the office and fell on the ground. He woke up shouting,
"Who spilled the water on the floor?"
"Oh, I'm really sorry, Edward. I accidentally spilled some water on the floor while I was cleaning."
"Again? This is the third time this week. I cannot deal with your carelessness anymore. You're always making mistakes and causing trouble."
"I know, and I'm trying my best. It's just that balancing everything is overwhelming sometimes."
"I do not want to hear excuses. You should be more responsible and stop being a burden to me. If you cannot even handle simple house chores, then maybe it is time for you to leave this house."
"You can't mean that. Where would I go?"
"That's not my problem. You are old enough to take care of yourself. If you cannot contribute to this household, then maybe it is best if you find somewhere else to live."
"I never thought you would kick me out of my own house."
"It is not your house."
"What do you mean it's not mine? Mum's house was supposed to be our home, and you promised to take care of me after she was gone."
"Your mum is gone, and I have no obligation to take care of you. It's better if you leave."
"How can you be so heartless? Mum loved this house, and it was supposed to be ours. You're taking away everything that reminds me of her."
"I have my own problems to deal with. I can't waste my time taking care of you."
Feeling shattered and betrayed, I could not believe that Edward was behaving this way. He had promised to support me after Mum's passing, but now he was taking away everything, including the last symbol of her presence. With a heavy heart, I realized that I had to leave. There was no place for me in this house anymore. It was no longer the loving home that Mum and I had once shared. Gathering what little belongings I could, I prepared to leave the house. As I walked out the door, I carried with me the memories of the happy times I spent with Mum. But now those memories were tainted with the painful reality of how things had changed. I had nowhere to go. My relatives lived far away, and I wasn't sure if they would be willing or able to help me. In the midst of my desperation, the thought of reaching out to my grandma crossed my mind. However, there was a strange relationship between her and Mum ever since she married Edward. Still, I felt it was worth a shot. I went to Grandma, Brenda's house, and rang the bell, praying for her positive response. She opened the door after some time.
"Oh, my dear child, it's really you. I can't believe you're here. I've missed you so much."
"I missed you too, Grandma. It's been so tough without Mum."
"I know, my love. I've lost my daughter and you, your mum. But you are not alone anymore. You have your grandma now, and I'll do everything I can to support you."
"Thank you, Grandma. It has been so hard. I did not know where else to go."
"Shh, it's all right. You are home now. Come inside, my child."
As I stepped inside my grandma's house, memories of happier times flooded my mind. I remembered the family gatherings we used to have when Mum and Dad were still with us. The laughter and love that filled those moments now felt like a distant memory.
Your parents used to love coming here. We had so much fun together.
Grandma, why didn't you talk to Mum all these years?
Oh, it's a painful topic, my dear. You see, I did not approve of Mum marrying Edward. I had my reservations about him, but your mum was determined to have a father in your life. Unfortunately, Edward created misunderstandings between me and your mum, pushing us further apart.
I had no idea about any of this, but you were right about Edward not being a good man. I never felt any fatherly affection from him. He acted differently when Mum was alive, but after her passing he revealed his true colours.
I am so sorry you had to go through all of this, my dear.
And now he even took away Mum's house, Grandma. There's nothing left for me.
What? He took your mum's house?
Yes, the house we used to live in, the one filled with memories of Mum and Dad.
Alex, I don't know who told you this, but that home actually belonged to your dad.
What? But I always thought it belonged to Mum. Why did she not tell me?
Your mum probably wanted to shield you from any legal complications or disputes, especially after your dad passed away. But the truth is, the house was in your dad's name, and it should rightfully be yours.
If it belongs to Dad, how could Edward take it over then?
That is because Edward is cunning and manipulative. He probably thought you did not know the legal details and took advantage of the situation to deceive you and claim the house for himself.
This is so unfair, Grandma. How could he do something like that, especially after all the pain he has already caused?
I know, my dear. It is a terrible thing he has done, but now that we know the truth, we can take appropriate action to reclaim what is rightfully yours.
You are right, Grandma. I will not let him get away with this. I want to fight for my dad's house and the memories it holds.
I'm glad to see you so determined, Alex. Now you are not alone. Together we will fight for justice to make sure Edward pays for his actions.
But Grandma, we need proof. Without documents we cannot do anything. The house document will be with Edward, right?
No. Whatever documents he has are fake. I have your dad's file where his will and original house documents are here.
Then it is good. My friend's dad is a very good lawyer. He will surely help us.
Okay, let us go to him tomorrow. We must act quickly to reclaim what rightfully belongs to you.
The next day, after gathering all the necessary evidence, I and Grandma met with my friend's dad, who was an experienced and a reputable lawyer. We explained the situation to him and provided him with the necessary documents. We had all the documents and evidence we needed to prove that the house rightfully belonged to me. It was clear that Edward manipulated the situation to his advantage. We filed a lawsuit against him, seeking to reclaim the property in my name. That house holds so many memories of my parents, and he had no right to take it away from me. Hello, Edward.
Alex, how dare you send me a legal notice? The house is mine after your mum, and you're just a kid. You can't do anything to me.
Oh, so you got the letter. I told you, Edward, you will pay for your actions.
I supported you all these years, and you're repaying me in this way?
Support? You just pretended to support me. You even sold my mum's jewellery. Do you think I do not understand?
Oh, you are spying on me? Let me see what you can do.
Yes, you will see. See you in court. And I hung up the call. On the day of the trial, I felt a mix of nervousness and determination. The courtroom was tense as both sides presented their arguments. We had my dad's will and original documents. Our lawyer presented those. Edward appeared shocked and angered by the turn of events.
What is the meaning of this? How dare you try to take my property away from me?
We have evidence that proves the property belongs to Alex. We believe you deceived her and took advantage of the situation.
This is ridiculous. I've done nothing wrong. The house is rightfully mine and I have the documents.
Oh, do you mean the fake documents that you made after Mum was gone? The house is not yours. It was in my dad's name, and now, according to my dad's will, it should be mine.
You had no right to steal our house. Alex is right, Edward. You know the truth, and the court will see through your deceitful actions.
As the court proceedings continued, the truth slowly unravelled. Witnesses testified about the true ownership of the house, and the evidence presented was undeniable. The judge gave his decision based on the evidence presented and the authenticity of the documents. It was clear that the property in question belonged to Alex. Me, as it were, is my father's name. Edward's deceitful actions have been exposed, and the court ruled in favour of me. The court ordered Edward to return my property immediately. As the judge pronounced the verdict, I felt a sense of relief wash over me. Justice was finally served, and I had reclaimed my parents' home.
This is not fair! I won't accept this!
Edward, the court has made its decision based on the evidence presented. It is time to accept it. With the legal battle won, I finally had closure. The house that held so many precious memories of my parents was now rightfully mine.
You did it, my dear! I knew you would! Your parents would be so proud of the courage you showed throughout this journey.
I miss them, Grandma. Having their home back feels like a piece of them is with me. They will always be in your hearts, Alex, guiding you every step of the way. Now you have a place to cherish their memories and create new ones. With the house rightfully reclaimed, I knew that the love and memories of my parents were safely preserved within those walls. With my grandma's love guiding me, I looked forward to the future with hope and determination, ready to face whatever life had in store. Once, while cleaning the home, I found a photo of mine, Mum and Dad, a perfect family I always wanted. I dusted off the photo, and to my surprise, a letter fell from behind it. It was written in my mum's handwriting. Tears welled up in my eyes, and I eagerly started reading the words. My dearest Alex, if you are reading this letter, it means I'm no longer with you in person, but please know that my love for you will always be with you, guiding you through life's journey. I may not be physically present, but I will forever be a part of your heart and soul. Life is full of challenges, my darling, and you will encounter obstacles that might seem huge at times. Remember, my strong and resilient daughter, that you have the power within to overcome anything that comes your way. Do not be afraid to face challenges head-on, for they are the stepping stones to success. You have always been determined and hard-working, and I do not doubt that these qualities will lead you to achieve greatness. Pursue your dreams with passion and dedication, for there is nothing more fulfilling than seeing your dreams come to life. I want you to know that life will not always be easy, but it's during the difficult times that you will discover your true strength and capabilities. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity for growth and learning. Never be disheartened by setbacks, for they are mere tests that will shape you into a stronger individual. Always be kind and compassionate towards others, for kindness is a strength that can move mountains. Treat everyone with respect and love, and you will find that life becomes much more beautiful. I finished reading the letter and imagined my mum in front of me. Grandma came near me.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
Oh, yes, Grandma.
It was a long day today. Come have dinner. I have made porridge for you.
It smells just like Mum's. It even tastes like hers. I feel like she's here with me, feeding me.
I'm glad you like it, dear. Your mum used to make this for you with so much love.
Grandma, I have missed this since Mum is gone. Thank you so much for making it.
You do not have to thank me for such a small thing. I'm here for you, and I'll do whatever I can to make you feel loved and cared for.
I wish I could have this every day. Grandma, will you please live with me?
Here?
Yes, isn't it your home as well? If you'll be with me, I will not feel alone. You've been my rock through everything, and I do not want to lose you too.
Oh, my dear, of course. I will live with you. This has been our home, and being with you would bring me so much joy. We'll support and love each other just like your mum would have wanted.
Thank you, Grandma.
I love you, my sweet child. You've grown into such a strong and compassionate person, just like your mum and dad. I'm proud of the young woman you're becoming.
As we sat together enjoying the porridge in each other's company, I felt a sense of comfort and belonging that I had not felt in a long time. with Grandma by my side, I knew I had a loving family, and that gave me the strength to face the challenges of life with courage and determination. With Grandma's guidance, I was ready to embrace the future with hope and optimism.